Welcome to Take a Timeout with Dustin Sullivan, a production of the KanDuGroup. KanDuGroup is a 501c3 nonprofit provider of services for adults with developmental disabilities and is pleased to bring you this podcast. Today, Dustin's guest is Tanner Schroeder. Tanner attended Macomb High School and participated in multiple sports. He helped lead the Panthers to the 2018 Ohio High School Division VII Football State Championship. Tanner currently attends the University of Findlay and is a member of the Oiler football team. During his collegiate career, he has 88 receptions for 1,216 yards and 7 touchdowns. Before turning the mic over to our host, and you're not even a senior, are you?
In the classroom.
Oh, okay. Before turning the mic over to our host, the trivia question of the week is, Matthew, do you want to join?
Yes. What is the official drink of the state of Ohio?
Yeah, what is the official drink of the state of Ohio? In 1965, the Ohio General Assembly made tomato juice Ohio's official beverage. I don't agree with that, but okay. I think there needs to be a change if that happened in 1965. Adoption of an official beverage coincided with the Tomato Festival held in Reynoldsburg, Ohio. In 1870, Reynoldsburg resident Alexander Livingston began to grow tomatoes commercially. He is famous for developing the Paragon tomato. The Tomato Festival, which occurs every year, honors Livingston and the tomato's importance to Ohio's economy.
Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Now we turn the mic over to Dustin.
Have you always lived in Hancock County?
I have always lived in Hancock County. I still live where I grew up.
Macomb?
Yep.
They used to have the best Tonys.
Yeah, they did, and then he moved it here to Findlay. It's still pretty good though.
If you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I'd really like to visit the Grand Canyon someday.
That's a cool place. List all the sports you have played growing up. Which was your favorite?
So growing up, I played baseball, basketball, football, soccer, ran track. I think that's all.
So what was actually your favorite?
My
Might be
favorite?
surprising.
Oh, I don't know if I can pick one favorite. It always depended what season I was in, but I really liked baseball, basketball, and football.
Do you have any siblings, and do they play sports like you?
I have 2 older brothers and a little sister. Both my older brothers also played football, baseball, basketball. And my little sister, she played softball, basketball. She also ran track and volleyball.
What is a lot of pressure on you to take on the role of quarterback? What's it a
No,
lot?
was it a lot of
I'll redo it. Was it a lot of pressure on you to take on the role of quarterback?
Back in high school.
Suddenly during your junior year?
Suddenly during your junior year?
So it was definitely a surprise. Nobody really saw it coming, unfortunately. No, I didn't really think of it as pressure. I just thought of it as somebody's got to do it, and why not me, you know?
I think that picture I have was one of those weeks that you were taking over.
Probably.
Yeah.
What was it like having Elaine, aka Mrs. Timber, as your substitute teacher?
It was pretty fun. I mean, we definitely enjoyed our classes, so.
What do you mean by that? I was an easy substitute, or?
I mean, we got our work done, but it wasn't, it was enjoyable.
I was a pretty easy one
Yeah.
substitute.
I'll agree with that. How many positions do you play in the state? How many positions did you play in the state championship game with Macomb?
So in that game specifically, like when I was playing quarterback, it's also kind of a running back, so I don't know if you want to call that 2 or just 1, but I did that. I played, I think, 1 or 2 snaps at wide receiver. Then I also played defensive back and punter, punt returner, kicker.
What was it?
Just all over the field.
What was the toughest?
I don't know. Probably
doing it all was the
well,
toughest.
yeah, juggling it. I mean, probably returning punts. That's always, I don't know. It's kind of a scarier position because you're looking up, trying to catch the ball, and you have no idea
Where
who's
it's gonna
running
go.
at you and where you're going to get hit from. So I'd say that one's probably the toughest.
What is your favorite position on the football field?
I love playing wide receiver.
I think it's cool because you get to go against all those tough cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing now?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Do you think you're playing multiple positions has helped you become a better player on the field?
I definitely think it has because I have the mindset of a wide receiver and a defensive back, so I kind of know what's going through their head while I'm playing receiver. So it kind of helps you understand what they're trying to do and how you can
Yeah,
like affect what they're trying to do.
I like that. In-depth answer. What person has been your biggest role model?
I have to say both my older brothers and my dad because we were always competing growing up. Even my little sister, we'd be playing tackle football in the yard, and I don't know, it's just watching them play led me to be the player I am.
Sweet.
It's amazing how it always
Yeah.
ends up being a family member. Yeah.
If you could have any superpower as a player, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I mean, probably like some type of super speed. I think that'd be cool.
Then you could outrun everyone.
Yeah, you could run circles around people.
Same question as Coach Allen. Do you have any kind of pregame routines, music or type stuff?
I like to go into games more like calm and relaxed and just kind of stay focused on like what I have to do, and like they like to listen to loud music. A lot of times I don't even know the songs they're listening to, if I'm being honest. But like sometimes like the really loud music also helps me be like calm.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It depends.
So if you had a choice of music, what kind of rap, rock?
Country.
Probably a combination of rap and rock. Just something that like you can play really loud and like not really listen to, but kind of like, I don't know.
Like the AC/DC song?
Yeah,
That always
definitely.
hypes me
Yeah.
up. How did you choose the University of Findlay?
Well, I really liked the coaches when I came on a visit, and it was close to home, and I knew my parents, they loved to watch me play, and they'd be able to make it to all my games, at least the home ones, so that was a factor, and, I don't know, I just kind of really enjoyed it when I came and visited.
And it's not too small and not too big.
Yeah, it's also really
Perfect
nice.
combination.
Yeah.
What was it like playing for Coach Allen?
Oh, it's great. I mean, some days we used to have No Yell Thursday, which was fun. 'Cause I don't know if it's still a thing, but all the coaches would do their best to try not to yell on Thursday. And I always thought that was funny because like they have to pull themselves in sometimes when people make mistakes. But that was one of Coach Allen's things before. He doesn't really mention it now. I think he's got a lot on his plate, so I might have just.
They're busy people.
Yeah.
You might need to mention it. One time when they yell on Thursday, what happened to
I should, yeah.
no yell Thursday?
My opinion on yelling, I think it helps you to become a better player.
Yeah.
It makes you more motivated.
Mhm.
I don't know.
For
I
some
think
people.
when I get yelled at, I get all
Yeah, a lot of
tense.
people.
Yeah.
A lot of people react differently, so it's kind of knowing your
Yeah.
audience, I think.
Yeah.
So.
Did you have to redshirt your freshman year? How is that decision made?
So I did not. I think that's based on whether they feel like you'll be able to be of value to the team at that
Yeah.
point in time. I'm not really sure how they make the decision, but I did not. I ended up playing a lot my freshman year, so that's part of the reason why I didn't.
What has been the most difficult team you have faced in your football career?
Probably Ferris State. They're big and fast and really strong, and they know what they're doing, so they're a really tough opponent.
They're tough in everything.
Yeah.
They're even tough in basketball.
Yeah.
Their fans are just passionate.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is it Ferris State up somewhere in Michigan?
Yeah, and the atmosphere, it's incredible. It's almost
fun.
like a Division I game, like the way their fans and everybody's involved.
That's a good thing about football.
It is.
It's fun to have the challenge.
Yep.
I guess it's time for the timeout during the timeout with Dustin. Fact of the week, did you know an oiler, also known as a greaser, is a worker whose main job is to oil machinery. In previous eras, there were oiler positions in various industries, including maritime work, naval and commercial, railroading, steelmaking, and mining. More recently, oiler responsibilities have been folded into more generalized job positions, but the oiler jobs still exist in seafaring industries such as the merchant marines.
Cool.
Pretty interesting.
I always knew that. What an oiler was, I thought.
I didn't. I just thought it was something to do with Findlay and oil, and I don't know. I didn't know how they came up with that.
What are you studying at the University of Findlay? And where do you want your degree to take you in the future?
I'm studying business management, and I'd like to potentially own my own business someday. I haven't decided like what business, but I just thought that sounded like a challenge that I'd like to pursue someday.
Cool. Do you collect anything?
When I was younger, I collected Pokemon cards, but I haven't really since. I mean, that was a long time ago,
Yeah.
but I think that's probably the last thing I collected.
Yeah, the most funniest thing I ever collected when I was a kid was bouncy balls.
Oh, my brother used to collect bouncy balls too.
I had like 3 buckets full of bouncy balls.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's all different kinds, so yeah, those are interesting too.
When you order a pizza, what are your go-to toppings?
Oh, I always get extra cheese and pepperoni.
You're simple.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's my favorite.
simple is better.
Final question.
Do you consider a hot dog a sandwich?
I don't, but I do think it's interesting that we consider like Subway sandwiches,
Yeah.
and that's kind of the same thing Coach Allen said. It's got 2
Yeah,
sides, but
yeah,
that's a
but-
sandwich. So I'm not sure. I don't think I would consider it a sandwich, but I don't know. That's something to think about there.
So what's the real reason you don't consider a sandwich? Yeah, the real reason.
I think it's because it's like a sandwich. I think of more as like a square shape,
Yeah.
and the hot dog is like a long, skinny shape. So I think that's probably.
You know what my theory is? A hot dog's called a hot dog. A sandwich is called a sandwich. And a sub's called a sub.
It's a good theory. Call it what it is.
Well, Tanner, thank you for taking a time out with Dustin Sullivan today. It was nice getting to know you, even though I remember you.
It's nice getting to know you guys too. Thanks for having me.
We hope everyone else enjoyed getting to know a little bit about you too.
Good luck on the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
Go out there and kick some butt.
I'll do my best.
Come win us another division championship.
KanDuGroup provides opportunities and experiences for adults with developmental disabilities. This can only happen with the support of area businesses and community members like you. Thank you. For more information, contact www.kandugroup.org.